It is said that already as a child, she knew where she was going and went there. When she arrived in Beauclair, she signed on as a chambermaid at one of the vineyards, then slowly worked her way up to Major Domo. She dragged the rest of the family up the same path. The servants' quarters. I occupy the green home. With the Duchess's permission, I have hired a full staff. Their salaries to be paid from the ducal treasury.
Nice of her.
Not the most sightly part of the estate, I admit. But I think it worthwhile for you as master of the domain to know where the help stays. Baron Rossel ordered the vines in this part of the estate uprooted and olive groves planted in their place. They look beautiful, especially come spring.
Don't look at all bad now, either.
Down below lies your vineyard, where we grow a strain of Carfanere, one of the world's oldest. Aged in oak barrels, it provides for an exquisite wine with distinct blackberry, wild cherry, plum, and cinnamon notes. Marvelous.
Have to try it one of these days. Nice well. Picturesque.
Yes, though it ran dry long ago. During the raucous feasts Master Volius held, he would order it filled with wine. There's a tale about a guest attending a Bolius school for the first time and thus unaware of the custom. He had suffered great heartbreak and had decided to end his life by jumping into the well. The festivities were coming to a close, and the well was nearly empty when the suicidal guest finally jumped. Instead of killing himself, he merely broke his legs. To numb the pain, he drank the wine.
Drank himself to death?
Not at all. When found the next day, he had concluded he'd witnessed twin miracles. The water had been changed into wine, and he had survived. He retired to a monastery in the Dragon Mountains and began preaching the wisdoms of Lebioda. Monsieur Bolius' wife Nina kept a garden here. A supremely lovely place it was.
Bit neglected now.
I agree. Yet nothing stands in the way of restoring it to its former glory, and once again planting it with herbs and other vegetation. Madame Nina planted diminutive, delicate flowers and herbs here. One might say their aroma still hangs in the air.
You're quite the romantic, Barnabas Basil.
This served as an additional wine cellar in years of plentiful harvests.
Bit of work and it'll make a fine stable for Roach.
The cellars, voila. During Monsieur Bolis's time, wine was kept here, but Baron Rossel used it to store olive oil as well. I took the liberty of cleaning up the mess, which
I made while fighting the Bruxa. Thanks, Barnabas Basil. Appreciate it.
As you can see, the facade is, how to put it, slightly stained. But one cannot deny it, a certain subtle southern charm.
True, though it could use a bit of subtle paint.
And welcome inside. On the left is the master bedroom. On the right,
Not a bad idea.
at the moment, the house is only minimally furnished. With that, sir, you've seen the full lay of the land. If forgive me for being forward, but if...
Think I'll take you up on that. Mentioned the place could
Oh, most decidedly, sir.
That's all for...
Tasty. So.
A pleasure to welcome you.
Whoa, Barnabas.
Oh, in that case...
Great. Can I... Starting to...
As you wish.
Got these...
Oh, yes.
In my trade, my...
Of course. No one would consider that an unnecessary...
Then send out for one.
Of course. I shall say... Will you be needing a...
My armor... Good.
Immediate...
Been thinking...
If I might... Not... I understand.
Know what?
I shall be glad to...
Ever play...
Funny you should ask.
Sounds interesting.
Not at all, sir.
May the best man...
Do you wish to play against any particular...
Not really.
This time I won.
Maybe later.
As you wish, sir.
Thanks.
How might I be of...
Thanks.
Scrub often. You'll soon get the coffin.
Diddly snaps! My back aches something horrid.
The Dutch is small, but
Days
no
any
pass.
The pile of work remains the same.
Blind, are you?
Scour all the fairs, you'll find no better wares.
Knight, bluff, and wine council.
Another murder by the horrid beast. Milton the Peyran folk.
Greetings.
This elven master.
My father. Only now. Alas, I know I have...
Farewell.
Good luck.
In the
Withdrew from the tourney.
Jean-Louis
He said it was
Ludovic,
because
for
of
the
an itch he'd
ladies,
obtained
for
at
the
the
gentlemen. Northern
Hard to
fashions to
scratch
suit
under
the
metal
southern
pussies,
style.
you know.
What?